you're just getting into bass fishing, I wish someone had told me these 5 things when I started. Because when I first started fishing for bass, I thought it was all about having the right lure and casting it as far as possible. But there are a few simple things that make a huge difference. So today I'm going to give you 5 bass fishing tips I wish I knew as a beginner. And make sure you stay until the end, because number 5 is something that can help you find more bass without even changing your lure. First, don't be afraid to fish slow. When I was starting out, I thought my lure always needed to be moving. I'd cast out, reel it in pretty quickly, and if I didn't get a bite, I'd immediately cast somewhere else. But bass don't always want to chase a fast-moving bait. Sometimes they want something that's barely moving. So if you're fishing a worm, a Senko, or another soft plastic, try letting it sit on the bottom for a few seconds. Then give it a small twitch and let it sit again. And this is especially important when the fish aren't very active, like when it's very hot outside or very cold. Sometimes the difference between getting no bites and catching a bass is simply slowing down. Tip number 2. Don't just cast into the middle of the lake. Bass love structure and cover. Look for things like grass, rocks, docks, fallen trees, shady areas, and changes in depth. Those places give bass somewhere to hide and an opportunity to ambush prey. So instead of randomly casting everywhere, start looking for those things that are different. If you see a tree sticking out of the water, don't just cast 5 feet away from it. Try putting your lure right next to the cover. Fish everywhere around the tree. Just be careful not to get your lure stuck. And if you find an area with multiple pieces of cover close together, definitely spend some time fishing it. Tip number 3 is something I wish I learned a lot earlier. Change your retrieve before you completely change your lure. Let's say you're throwing a Senko and you're not getting bites. Before you immediately switch to another lure, try changing how you're fishing it. Let it sink longer, make smaller movements, hop it along the bottom, twitch it differently. You can also try adding more twitches closer together if you think the fish are more active. A lot of beginners think the bass don't like this lure, but sometimes the bass actually do like this lure. They just don't like the way you're presenting it. Tip number 4. Pay attention to the weather. The weather can completely change how bass behave. On cloudy or windy days, bass can become more active and may move into shallower water to feed. But on a bright, calm day, you might have better luck slowing down and fishing deeper, around cover, or in shady areas. And don't forget about temperature. Bass are cold-blooded, so the water temperature affects how active they are. You don't need to become a weather expert. Just start paying attention. If you catch a bunch of fish on a cloudy, windy day, remember that. If you catch them deep on a hot, sunny day, remember that too. The more you pay attention to the conditions, the easier it becomes to understand what the bass are doing. And finally, tip number 5. Pay attention to where you get your bites. This might be the biggest thing I wish I understood when I started. If you catch a bass, don't just celebrate the catch and move on. Think about where that fish was. How deep was it? Was it near grass? Was it next to a rock? Was it in the shade? Was there a drop-off nearby? What was the weather like? What lure were you using? Because if you catch one bass in a certain type of area, there's a good chance there could be more bass using similar areas. For example, if you catch a bass in a grass patch in 8 feet of water, don't just assume that was random. Look for more grass in around the same depth. That's how you start turning one fish into multiple fish. So those are the 5 bass fishing tips I wish I knew when I started. Don't be afraid to fish slow. Look for cover instead of just casting into open water. Change your retrieve before immediately changing your lure. Pay attention to the weather. And most importantly, remember where you catch your fish. You don't need a $500 tackle box or a boat covered in electronics to start catching bass. Start paying attention to what the fish are telling you, and you'll get better every time you go fishing. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and always make sure to keep fishing.